Hello, viewer. On this Story Look episode, I'll be giving my spoiler free review of the Thunderbolts movie and see if you think it's thunderful or if you want to bolt from seeing it. Thunderbolts basically revolves around the Marvel Misfit characters, that is, Yelena, US Agent, Ghost, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, and Bucky. It mostly follows Yelena as the main point of view. The main antagonist is Valentina, where each Thunderbolt has a motive to stop her, and along the way, they come into an unavoidable conflict with the Sentry. The main theme of Thunderbolts, I believe, is that our past doesn't define us. We all have the opportunity to do good. Also, we don't need to deal with our traumas alone. Having people around you trust really helps. This is mostly shown in Yelena and Sentry's journey throughout the film. And in contrast to the film's theme, while Valentina has sort of dealt with her past traumas, which is not necessarily healthy but understandable, her main issue is manipulating people to help her, which, as you can imagine, is not a sustainable way of getting help, and we see the consequences of her actions. For my feelings about the movie, overall, I was fine with the plot. Everything mostly made sense to me. There are some conveniences that happen to get the story going at a lightning fast pace, but it doesn't really affect my enjoyment of the film. The film has the right amount of classic Marvel humor, where I feel some of the dialogue was well written, and the comedic timing really ticked all the boxes. The film does mix in a little bit of political espionage, which is cool, and despite her atrocities, they do sort of help us see why Valentina is the way she is. Also, it gives more time to explore another character that could very well be an Easter egg for fans of the original comic Thunderbolts. The fight scenes were decent. They really build up the tension and excitement well, and there are some pretty cool sequences to watch. You do get to see the strengths and weaknesses of each Thunderbolt in these fights, and seeing Sentry in action really hits the spot. There are good emotional moments in the movie, especially for Yelena and Sentry. They do take the time for us to really feel their struggles. We also get glimpses of US Agent and Red Guardian's backstories, which humanizes them. Some moments are mixed with humor, which I feel does fit, given in real life we do joke fun at things as coping mechanisms. There are some cheesy moments, especially towards the end of the film, but I definitely felt what I was meant to feel from those scenes. And hey, cheese is legendary. One drawback of the film is that there is one standout moment. Some of the characters seem to have a change in personality. My gut feeling is maybe there were deleted scenes or draft scripts that give more context, but from what's presented, it does feel a bit jarring. Otherwise, the characters did stay consistent in the rest of the film. Also, I want to point out that some Thunderbolts don't stand a ghost of a chance at being explored much. In fact, some don't have a lot of tasks to do. Overall, though, I did enjoy the movie. Exciting action scenes, moments that made you feel things, and a bit of extra cheese. So, why would you want to see it? Well, I'm sure Marvel or MCU fans would enjoy this. That aside, if you like a decent action film and seeing some characters overcome their personal struggles, then I think you'd like this movie too. However, if you're a fan of the original comic Thunderbolts, as a friend of mine is, it may not appeal to you, at least in the same way as the original comic. Also, the film does briefly explore dark subjects such as child abuse, drug addiction, and domestic abuse. If that's off putting to you, you may want to skip this movie. And if you're looking for a mindless action film, you may only be half satisfied watching it. Of course, that's just my story. I'll let you look into it. Okay, that's all for today. Hope you had a thunderful time. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you'd like. And hope you see what's in store for next time.